Very well. What is your take on the abduction of the MDC Alliance MP, Johanna Mamombe, and the youth leaders who were abducted this week?
It is so sad that we still have these kind of things, but it's not surprising because this has always been happening. We condemn this in its strongest terms, that there are people who still think of abducting other people, abusing other people. This is so bad. This is so sad. I'm not sure exactly who did this, because what surprises me is that you see, if we were to track exactly what happened, these people were on a demonstration and these ladies were leading this demonstration. And then all of a sudden we heard that they were abducted. What really happened? I'm not very sure there, because why? I'm still to get explanation as to exactly what happened to the rest of the people who were demonstrating. How were they separated? What really happened? Nobody seems to be explaining exactly that part. So something is missing here. What exactly happened? I don't know.
Okay, according to their description, they were taken to the police station, and then from the police station, they were masked and taken away for a long way. Is it possible for someone to be taken in this manner from a police station?
Yeah. I mean, before we get to the police station, what I don't understand is how they were separated from the rest of those who were demonstrating. That part I haven't got anyone explaining to me. Anyway, that of being taken from a police station and then being taken out like that, it's very possible. Remember, I am one victim of such kind of abduction, where we were abducted and taken to torture places and so on and so forth. They do that. On several occasions, I was being taken from prison to police station and being taken from police station to a torture base. So they do it, and this is quite possible. I agree with them that they might have been taken to the police station and then they were taken from that police station to a torture base. That is possible. The police in Zimbabwe, because they are told what to do by ZAN, so they do it. But what is not clear is how they were separated from the rest of the other demonstrators. And no one seems to be explaining that they were taken in our eyes and we took some photographs, or we did not, or how exactly they were separated from these. Had they stopped the demonstration and moved on their own, or what exactly? That is not clear. You as journalists can find out, but we condemn this in its strongest terms. Whoever did it, but this is not fair. It might point out to the fact that within their movement, there could be rogue elements, there could be other elements that are not right. Why were these people, only 3 people out of all those who were demonstrating, why were these separated and taken and no explanation? Why? What exactly happened? This must be investigated also, must be checked. Someone must be playing foul play here, must be doing something bad here.
Okay. Some people have said there was not supposed to be a demonstration during lockdown. What is your opinion on that?
Of course, yes. In the interest of trying to stop the coronavirus, truly, if I were me, I would not demonstrate that kind of demonstration, unless, because honestly, it was not going to yield anything other than just possibly spreading coronavirus. So I think it was not supposed to be done. Though I'm not saying I'm not saying they were supposed to be abducted because they demonstrated. No, I'm not blaming them for being abducted. But the demonstration itself was not quite okay, because spreading of corona actually endangers everybody, endangers the whole community, the whole Zimbabwe. So it was not well thought, I think.
Okay, so now let's look at the reactions. All the other opposition parties, the MDCT and the other major opposition parties, they have not come out clearly to speak out against this abduction. Is this your experience when people are abducted in Zimbabwe? When you were abducted, is this your experience that people just ignore you?
Yes, we were ignored, and people even blamed us. People even said they are ZANU and so on and so on. I mean, I don't understand the culture in Zimbabwe. I don't understand this, because people of Zimbabwe tend to align everything on certain, political lines or their personal interests. It's not supposed to be like that. Recently, those ladies were beaten by the police in Bulawayo. It's so sad that Zimbabwe has decided just to be quiet. Some people even blamed those ladies, which is so bad. We should all come together and condemn bad things. A bad thing remains a bad thing, no matter who has done it, no matter to whom that has been done. Whether it has been done to a ZANU-PF person or it has been done to an opposition person, we should all condemn it because it's bad. Today it's me, but tomorrow it's you. So we should all come together and face and talk about things that have been done badly. I belong to Zimbabwe People Power Movement, but I condemn this abduction and the torture of these ladies because they are humans, because they must not be subjected to this kind of thing. So this is what we should do on everything that happens. But some people don't want to do it that way. And this is my experience, that the people of Zimbabwe are like that, which is so bad.
Okay, do you think Mnangagwa knows about this?
Of course, there is nothing that can be done of that nature without him knowing. He is briefed and he gives orders to say, okay, just torture them, take them away from the police station, torture them so that they get to know what we do. Look at this. Today, the people of Zimbabwe should underline this, underline what I'm telling you now. Anyone who does things in Zimbabwe truly against ZANU, anything that ZANU feels this is a threat, they kill you or they do this to you, they torture you. This is what ZANU does. Anyone who stands up there pretends to be a threat to ZANU, a real threat to ZANU, but he goes or she goes to his house or her house and they sleep, wake up tomorrow and they are there. ZANU does nothing to them. Those people, be careful, because such people will be agents. Only an agent of ZANU can pretend to be a threat and ZANU will leave that person. For you to follow such kind of a person, for you to believe such kind of a person, and at the end of the day, if you follow that person, you are tortured or you are killed. People of Zimbabwe, learn from this. This is a lesson for every Zimbabwean to be able to select what is good, what is bad, who is right and who is not right, who is genuine and who is not genuine. If we cannot select that, then we are doomed. People of Zimbabwe, wake up.
Right, Mr. Albert Matapo from the Zimbabwe People Power Movement. I think it's very clear you have condemned the abduction of the young ladies who were abducted after a demonstration. Is there?
Yes, I have got something to say that it is time that the people of Zimbabwe, should join Zimbabwe People Power Movement. People of Zimbabwe should sign a petition that we did to the UN. We don't want the UN to do anything. We don't want the UN to help us. We just want the UN to know that we are in this situation because of ZANU, and that we need, to move away from this kind of thing. That's all we need. We don't want UN to help us. Please sign the petition. Thank you very much.
Okay, I just want to ask you more about the petition. How many people have signed the petition so far?
So far, electronically, 1,119 people have signed up to date. And we also have manual signing. We have more than 3,000 signatures. Yesterday alone, one person had 1,075 people's signatures on some of our physical sheets that we are having, which are circulating in Zimbabwe. So in total, we now have almost around more than 4,000 signatures, and we are moving. We want millions of them. We want millions of them, and we will reach that target. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Albert Matapo, thank you very much for joining me, and we'll have you again back very, very soon.
Thank you.